day 22, week 4. So as some of you may know, me and my scales have not had a very good relationship this month. So I had to sit down with them yesterday and told them they need to play nice from now on. Woke up this morning and they have, bless them, 162.7, remember the number. So we are now at the lowest point this month regarding weight. I think it's 5.8 pound I've lost so far this month. So 1.2 pound away from half a stone. And I was looking at between, well, I was looking at around about nine pound this month. And you know what, I think about it, half a stone in a month is absolutely cracking effort. So yeah, it's starting to feel different on my clothes. They are getting, they're fitting better. That light always gets in the way, by the way. They are starting to fit better. Definitely since I checked my visuals, I know I mentioned it in my last video, but definitely since I checked my visuals, that's made me feel a lot better as well. So I think I've got over that hill, just seeing the differences now. I'm trying not to get obsessed over scales. So, but now it has come down a little bit, it does make me feel better. So we're on Thursday, lead up to the weekend. Thursdays are usually quite busy with football training and stuff. So yeah, out on my morning walk, get my steps in. These usually, they're around about 9,000 steps by the time I've done work. And then this is my kind of day on a Thursday, so I usually edit my video for tonight to drop tonight. So I'll be editing that for an hour when I get home, and then might nip out for a 3,000 or 4,000 step walk just to get them extras in before we go training. Starting to pick up a little bit with my job as well into afternoons. So people prepping for next season, coats and tracksuits and stuff. So yeah, just dropped a video yesterday with some new kit for Doncaster Rovers, Club Doncaster Foundation. So yeah, got an order through yesterday, so everything's starting to pick up now. January's out of the way. It is miserable this morning, by the way. It's that rain what soaks you through. So yeah, it's quite wet this morning. But we've got there. We're into week 4. The scales are coming down. The clothes are feeling better. So yeah, all good. Day 22 over and out. I'll see thee. Day 23. Friday. Just out on an afternoon walk. Not really much to report, I'm going to be honest. So these videos might be getting a bit monotonous. But weekly it's coming down. Like I keep explaining, I want to try and get more tone this year as opposed to losing weight. So now I'm understanding about fat loss and weight actually being there for muscle. It's getting easier. It has definitely got easier. Understanding things more. So I've had a message from one of my old school friends this morning and asked me what scales I use. Obviously seen videos. Asked me if I got any smart scales, and I hadn't. I've just got some normal digital, I think the Weight Watchers scales. So he sent me a screenshot of what he uses and what that actually measures, which will definitely make more sense to me. So I can see actual fat loss, I can see water retention, I can see body mass, I can see everything what I need to know visually to prove that it's all working. So I've been and purchased some, so they should be due tomorrow, and we'll hopefully start getting better and understanding things more. What the hell was that? Yeah, we'll hopefully start understanding things more. And if weight remains same, but your muscle mass has gone up, so be it. It's what we're aiming for. So yeah, it'll give me some real clarity, hopefully, in these new scales. So like I said, they're ordered. They should be here tomorrow. They're off Amazon. They weren't bad neither. 20 quid. 22 quid I think they were. So yeah, let's give them a whirl tomorrow. But yeah, not a lot to report, to be quite honest. We're just slowly going through it, bit by bit. There's no massive losses. I think we're about £5.5 in at minute. So yeah, it's all positive. It's all positive, but we're coming towards the end of January now, so we're getting a bit of daylight back at latter end of day. So hopefully, yeah, we're all good. So yeah, day 23, over and out. Day 24. We've had another weight loss overnight, so we're down at 162.5 now. But we're back onto Saturday, and we know what Saturday means. So yeah, just short of £6 loss so far. It's going really well. And again, I've got to try and keep this weekend relatively busy again. So I've woke up this morning with a massive urge of escape the rat race fully. So yeah, that's for another video. But yeah, I'm going to get some spreadsheets together and start and sort my life out. I think I'm going to be honest. My head's just cloudy. So yeah, not enjoying what I'm doing on the morning. I think there's more to life. After watching a video last night of a creator called Aaron Knightley, he's put a lot of things into perspective. Average lifespan of people, what we do, how many days we actually and how many weeks we spend working, and how many weeks we actually get enjoying what we're here for. Family time and holidays and making memories. And to be quite honest, it's shit. So yeah, massive eye-opener yesterday, and I woke up this morning wanting to change some of that stuff. So we're looking at making some plans how we can make some disposable income just to take care of things like that. So yeah, me and my wife both work. My wife works full-time, I'm working part-time, and obviously, so in theory I am working full-time, but yeah, we've got to make some changes, because again, an eye-opener with, I'm 44, 45 this year, as I keep saying. Who knows what's around the corner, your mobility, the power to do things, seriously, who knows. But we've got to start looking at things and making some changes. We've got to try and enjoy life. We're not here for a long time when you think in the grand scheme of things. So yesterday Aaron Knightley said that the average person in UK lives to 73 on average. So I'm well over half my life, if we are going on that. So yeah, I know we've shifted off diet, but yeah, putting things into perspective this morning. Obviously we've got this side of it, I think, nailed so far. We just need to move that on now to rest of us life. So yeah, another weight loss this morning. Going in the right direction. Like I say, it is weekend, so let's just see what today brings us, especially. No football this morning, that's been called off again. Crap weather. It's rained all week. So yeah, Saturday, day 24, over and out. Just been out on a walk, got 3,500 steps in, little walk with dog. So yeah, Saturday, 24th, over and out. Day 26, Monday morning. So this weekend, we've maintained all weekend, 163.1. And like I said on Friday, I did purchase some new scales, some in-scale, so it measures everything internally rather than just being fixed on that one number. So yeah, something that starts on reading on there is quite interesting. But I can't break that cycle on a weekend. So because we get up later, my routine, what I have during the week, is totally out at window. So Monday to Friday, on my way to work, I'll have a Barocca. Obviously that starts everything going, and flushing stuff out. 2 litres of water, yeah, I'm getting that in. I get that in on a weekend mostly. If not, I don't know, very, very close to the limit. But like, I'll have my breakfast late, I kind of skip dinner, or I don't have as much for my dinner. It's weird how on a weekend when you have that extra hour laying that it knocks your body out for the rest of the day. So yeah, no, really bad happened this weekend. We are still plateauing around that same sort of weight. But as long as I'm not gaining weight, that is the main thing, and everything's going off internally. Try and keep that up to speed. Day 26, over and out. Day 28. So we're at 4-week mark, and what a weird month January has been. So we're at end of Jan in 3 days time, and it's flown. But when I say we're on day 28 of this journey, it feels like I've been at it months. So yeah, what a weird month. And like I say, we're on week 4 now, going into week 5, and we're plateauing again. And I've been inside my own head this week, not regarding this weight loss, but just regarding my future and what I want to do. I followed a creator on YouTube called Aaron Knightley, who's really opened my eyes this week. And yeah, I think I'm wanting to escape that. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to escape the part-time job as well. It was always going to be in November, December that I truly found out what business were going to be like, because it's going to be first like proper full year of trading, and I've done what I needed to do to tick over. So obviously in business it's not going to be guaranteed every year, it's going to be the same, but I just think when I'm on cusp of something special. I've got all my samples each shop now, coats and tracksuits and shirts, shorts, socks, so all that's built nicely. So yeah, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to make the plunge. Anyway, I'll stop digressing because I've gone to a different subject there. But yeah, been in my own head this week regarding that. So everything else has been fine with this. I've just been doing what I need to do. I think the subconscious habit, like I mentioned last week, is in now. The last couple of days I have been craving some biscuits and stuff, and I knew that's what my downfall was, but I'm not playing that game. Not getting back onto that. I've done really well. Not going to break that habit. And yeah, I'm just going to take some photos when I get back home after my walk, and then we'll compare it day 1 to day 28 and see how far we've come. I needed that boost last week just to get me off that line, and it worked. So yeah, weather doesn't help me at all. Not a winter person. Once I can see mornings getting lighter and stuff, I'm a lot better. So yeah, we just keep doing what we're doing. Next month's going to be a big month. 100% adding weights. I've never done weights before, so that'll be a new journey for me. I say I've never done weights. I've never stuck to a program. So I've been to the gym and lifted a few weights, and it's just never been for me because I don't like that achiness, that soreness. But yeah, going into new water next month, and adding that to system as well. So yeah, Operation Dad Bod, week 4, day 28, over and out. Day 29, and it's amazing. I always finish my week's videos off, so week 4 will have been yesterday, and this is just an added one for the remainder days at month. It's always amazing that next day after I finish my video, I'll always have a weight loss, what obviously brings me down to my lowest. So yeah, this morning jumped on scales, 162.1, so lowest so far we've been this month. Overall loss £6.2, so my aim before weekend is to get to £7, obviously half a stone, and then I'll feel happy. At least I've got a milestone. I've got another milestone in mind as well. Obviously this should be shared at the end of this video. I've kept this one to myself, so hopefully by Saturday evening I will have hit that secret milestone as well, which will be some going. Day 29, not really much to report. We just keep going on and doing what we're doing. It's getting harder, to be honest. This last couple of days I've really struggled to get up, to get out on my walk, and it's made me late for work or on time for work. So yeah, you don't get paid for them extra minutes that you're in early, so yeah, it's made me on time for work, should we say. I don't like rushing, that's the last thing I want to be doing. So yes, day 29, all going good so far. After today, 2 more days to go, and then that will be January ticked off, boxed off, done and dusted. January 31st. It's absolutely smashing it down, but I've come out. I want to get these final steps in for this month to hit my personal milestone, and I want to discuss what I've learnt this month. So what I've learnt this month, and I've always struggled with this in the past, is understanding the scales. So if I hadn't have got ChatGPT involved in this, I'd have quit. I'll openly admit I would have quit, and this rain's getting worse. But usually I get to a point and I think it's just not coming off this way, I just need to give up, it's absolutely pointless. I'm going on this diet, I'm trying really hard and there's no happening. So what I did at the beginning of the month, and it's very crucial, I did all my measurements. So I took all my waist measurements, I took all my thigh, my legs, my calves, I took all my vital measurements, and probably just about halfway through the month I hit a wall. So I reverted back to my photos where I took and my measurements, and guess what? It were coming off. I were losing inches on my waist. Visually I could see that things were happening. So if I can give you any advice, anybody on a weight loss journey or wanted to start, make sure you do your visuals and make sure you do all your measurements, because you're going to need it halfway through. And like I say, I would have quit if I wouldn't have got ChatGPT involved, telling me that there were things going off, there were water retention, you were losing weight but you just won't physically see it yet. So I've lost half a stone this month, and I feel absolutely fantastic for it. Woke up this morning, 7 pound 3 down, so yeah, just over half a stone. And if somebody had told me I'd lost half a stone, obviously when I started I would have been absolutely buzzing. But I've always had this mentality that when you're on a diet you need to lose £3 a week, and that has come from my mum, who's yo-yoed with weight all her life, and I've just done exactly the same as her. So that generational trauma has obviously affected me, but at 45-year-old I've changed everything. I've changed my own mindset now. So making these videos, it's made me accountable, it's made me content that I can go back to if I ever struggle again. I don't think I will. I'm going into February, we're going to start doing some weights and some running. So this year is going to be a task for me to get in shape, not just lose weight but actually in shape. I want to get toned. Really happy with results so far in January, and let's take it into February, a shorter month, because today, like I say, is January 31st and it feels like January 975th. It's been a slog as well as flying, if that makes sense. So when I've been doing my videos, I've been obviously saying day 1 to day 3 to day 7, and they seem to be dragging, but the month in all has absolutely flown in my opinion. About Mr. Duck at minute, look, Mr. Duck behind me. Yep. So yeah, it's absolutely flown. I am glad that I can see some results physically, and we're taking it into next month. So Operation Dad Bod, day 31, over and out. So just thought I'd jump on for this last little bit. So I mentioned in latter end of the video that I'd been doing a secret milestone throughout month, and I ate it last night or yesterday afternoon. So secretly I've been tracking all my steps, and I wanted to get to a number what sounds like a lot of steps, and in my opinion it is. So yesterday I hit just over 500,000 steps, so 500,000 steps in January, which for me is a massive achievement, averaging way over 16,000 steps a day, probably most I've ever done in a calendar month. Really proud of it, really proud of how this month's gone. I will be doing some more content on basically the diet plan what I've done, and how I've achieved the half a stone so far, and how I'm going to take that into February. So thanks everybody for watching this episode. Just tweaking a few things now currently to try and make content a little bit better. So any feedback is greatly appreciated, and I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you.